Welcome to Farai Design. In this tutorial, we're going to make an adventure logo in a badge style, and this is going to be done in 1, 2, 3 steps. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. Step number 1, we're going to make the background. So what I want to do, take this out the way, just use it for reference. I want to press square and I want to hold shift and just scale out. And then I want to add this point right here, so I need to add an anchor point. I'm gonna press P on the pen tool and just press right here on the line, and if I use the direct selection tool or press A, I should be able to drag this down how I want it. And then I press V or press the selection tool again. I'm gonna press A again and drag these down, so highlight across, drag these down a bit. And the next step now is adding the back, so I want to press on the shape. Also with this fill, I got the RGB values in the description, so just change the fill right here, change it to this color. I've got the RGB values, you can copy in there. So I want to press Control C, Control F. This will paste this shape right in front. Oops, oh, sorry, I selected the wrong one. So I want to press Control C, Control F. Then I want to hold shift and alt and just drag this out. And then I want to change the fill to this lighter color. Press shift, command and back brace, or I can press right click and send to back, arrange, send to back. This will send this behind it. I want to do the same again, so I press Control C, Control F to make the shape again. Then I want to highlight this time. I won't change the color, and I'll send it to the back. And you can see I've made this. Next step now is to add the mountains and the peaks. So I want to press pen tool to add some anchor points. I want to zoom in, so I want to make one in the middle, one right here. Whoops, I have to make sure I select right on the line, so add another one. Actually, what I want to do is press direct selection tool, press on the shape, and then press pen tool. So make one right here, make one right here, make one right here, make one right here, make 5 dots in total, kind of evenly spaced, doesn't have to be exactly. And then I'll just want to drag these with the direct selection tool, just move these up and just look at the reference and see what I want to do here. So drag these across, there we go. Next, it doesn't have to be symmetrical, you want it to look natural. Next I want to add these little snow details, so I'll press the pen tool, press fill, whoops, I've still selected this, so I'm gonna press Control Z, click out of it, press pen tool again, and then that should let me now just drag, make this kind of shape. Doesn't have to be perfect, you can play with this later on. I want to use selection tool, select everything, holding shift, press effect, press distort and transform, roughen. Let's wait for this to load, and then I want to just play with this, so I can make it 1%, 2% is fine. And as you can see, this will add this effect. Next thing, we'll go on to the next step. We'll add the text. Actually no, we'll add the trees next. Let's go. Okay, so step number 2 is the trees right here, and we're just gonna make these using triangles. So I'm gonna go on the polygon tool and press anywhere on the page, make sure it's 3 sides. I'll press OK. As you can see, the fill is already what I want, so that's perfect. I'll just zoom into here, and to create the shape, what I want to do is press it, press direct select, add an anchor point right here in the middle, and then I want to pull this up. Perfect, just make sure it's aligned. And then I want to just grab the sides, just curve them using this circle in the middle. Just curve them right here, curve this a little bit, and then I want to use the curvature tool to create a tree shape. As you can see, it's already forming a kind of tree shape. Whoops. Okay, so that's perfect. So what I want to do now, I want to select and just clone this, and I'll fast forward this bit, but I want to just keep resizing until I make a tree shape. Okay, now that we've done that, I want to press the direct selection tool, and I want to just grab these points because I want to move these down. Perfect, and there we go. And then finally I'll press M, make the tree trunk, put this right here, and there we go. So now I'm going to do the same for the other tree, and I'm just going to fast forward. Perfect. Now that we've got the size, I'm just gonna add these into the symbol right there. Have them about this size. I think I'll make them a bit smaller here. So I'm gonna grab everything else and lock it. Then I'll grab these. There we go. Now let's move on to step number 3. Okay, so step number 3 is adding this text and the since 1975 part. So I'll grab the text tool and I'll type in Northwood with my caps lock on. And the text I'm using is Dharma Gothic, and I'm using extra bold on this. So let me just adjust this. So before I adjust this, I just want to unlock this shape, and what I want to do, grab the endpoints here and just move them both up. Now let me move this into place. Now that we've moved this into place, I'm just gonna press my eyedropper tool, make this size, and then now I want to do press object, expand, turn this into a shape. Now I can add the outline, press object, path, offset path. Yep, that looks fine. And I want to make this fill this color. Now I'll just adjust and play with the shape here. Okay, now that we have Northwood, I'm going to add the adventure part. So use text tool and just type in adventure. Make sure I have caps lock off. And what I'm using for here is Bistro script. And now I'm just going to play with the size and the orientation. Okay, now that I have the shape, I'm gonna turn this into orange color. What I want to do, I want to Control C, Control F, make another new one, and I want to make this one to fill this color, and then just move this across so you get that kind of effect. Now I'm going to add the Synth 75. I'm going to use Dharma Gothic again. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to add the lines right here using the pen tool. Once I've zoomed in, I just press right here Press right here. It's already straight. I'm gonna add swap the stroke and the fill. I'm gonna make this 2 points. Now I'm going to replicate this and put this down here. And I'm going to mirror this on the other side. So once I've selected everything while holding shift, I'm going to clone this and take it to the side right here, about this. Now I just change this to 1975. And there we go, we've recreated this logo right here, and just in 3 steps we've done that. So look out for more tutorials coming soon. I might be uploading every week, but if you have any recommendations or any thing that you want to try, just let me know in the comments.